Yonder Wednesday, November 6th reveal intertwined relationships and complex intrigue. Amidst the buzz of high society lies the tenacity of those willing to do anything for power, honor, and love. Phyllis and Billy, the two centers of this world, are preparing for drastic action, but they do not know that the storm is about to rise and test their patience and courage. Phyllis feels like she is about to reach her limit. Torn between her hatred and obsession with Sharon Newman, she decides to set up a trap for Sharon at Heather's wedding. In Phyllis' mind, this is the perfect opportunity to get revenge on the person who has caused her so much pain. But things do not go as smoothly as she expected. Her daughter, Summer, knows her mother's pain and hurt, but cannot sit idly by and watch Phyllis go down the path of hatred. Summer promised herself that she would stop her mother, even though she knew that doing so would alienate her. Summer was determined to keep Phyllis from destroying herself and others. During this time, Phyllis discovered another sight that made her uncomfortable. She saw Billy trying to flatter Lily, and this was like a stab in her pride. For a moment, Phyllis felt like giving up, wondering if all her efforts were meaningful when all she was surrounded by was lies and calculations. As for Billy, he was also under great pressure from his family, especially from his mother, Jill. Jill not only urged Billy to regain power, but also wanted him to deal with Lily more forcefully. However, Billy, under pressure from Jill, also felt awkward when faced with conflicting choices. Between determination and doubt, he felt like he was caught in a difficult spiral. However, the support from Tracy Abbott is like a new light for Billy. After listening to him confide everything, Tracy not only gives words of encouragement but also reminds Billy of his self-worth and inner strength. This helps Billy become more determined and ready to face the difficulties that lie ahead. The struggle and danger behind the peace. While Billy prepares himself to fight for his job and position, Phyllis struggles with her relationship and the complicated interweaving between Billy and Lily. She knows that Billy still has feelings for Lily and that his constant attempts to flatter Lily may push her to the brink of insanity. However, Phyllis is not someone who gives up easily. Realizing that her path to Sharon is blocked by Summer, Phyllis begins to look for another way out. She believes that if she can't achieve her goals this way, she will find other ways to shake up the lives of those she feels are being unfairly treated. Meanwhile, Billy is also having trouble keeping his job, and helping him can be a way for her to both help and probe Billy and Lily's moves. Billy and Lily's dramatic encounter. Under pressure from all sides, Billy decides that the best thing to do is to confront Lily directly. He apologizes to her and offers to bring her back as his co-CEO. Billy admits that firing Lily was a big mistake and hopes that she can come back to help him run the company. But Lily, knowing Billy's intentions, realizes that he is only flattering her because of pressure from his mother, Jill. With dignity and determination, Lily refuses Billy's offer. She knows that this return is not what she really wants and that this job, if anything, belongs to her alone. She does not want to be a pawn in someone else's hands. Suspicious feelings and changes in perspective. Jill, who is so infatuated with Lily, seems to be oblivious to the changes and fluctuations in Lily's mind. She cares so much about Lily that she does not notice that Lily may have stabbed Billy in the back or that she is reacting more emotionally and complicatedly. Perhaps when she arrives in Genoa City, she will notice the change in Lily's personality and motivation, but that is a question mark. Meanwhile, Billy has his own plans, a direction that he thinks will help him overcome all the obstacles and pressures. The conversation with Tracy makes him more confident and ready to face any challenges ahead. In contrast to everyone's conflicts and calculations, Tracy brings a positive outlook and is a great source of encouragement to Billy, helping him see his own worth in this fight. Phyllis never gives up without a backup plan. Despite her daughter's objections, Billy's disappointment, and even her failed revenge plans, Phyllis does not give up. She is ready to face a tough battle in her journey, even though it is a difficult path and can cause deep pain to those around her. Subscribe to Yonder to update the latest news on our channel. Where relationships are complicated and secrets are hidden, a meaningful Memorial Day for Heather Stevens inadvertently becomes the setting for intrigue and calculation. Phyllis, Summer and Billy are ready for drastic action, but can they stand firm in the face of difficult choices and the hurt of their loved ones? Summer feels a weight on her shoulders as she holds a flyer for the memorial service for Heather Stevens. She thinks of Daniel and realizes that, with Lucy and Danny unable to attend, they need to be there to represent the family. With Lucy and Danny not here, we need to be there for Daniel, she tells her mother, her emotions and responsibilities all tangled up. Phyllis, on the other hand, sees what she considers the perfect opportunity to act. Her purpose is not only a familial presence, but also a secret plan to deal with Sharon Newman. She believes that the ceremony is the perfect place to trap Sharon, though she can't say what's driving her in this plan. Phyllis's sharp gaze shows an unwavering determination, which makes Summer feel uneasy. "What makes you think she'll show up tomorrow?" Summer wonders, doubting her mother's plans. But Phyllis, like someone who knows everything, replies that Sharon will definitely show up, and Summer just needs to trust her. Summer isn't sure if Sharon is really involved in what Phyllis suspects, but she warns her mother that this could cause more trouble than it solves. Billy Abbott is lost in his own thoughts. When he looks at his phone, he receives a text message from his mother, Jill, reminding him of the pressure he's feeling. Unable to bear the feeling of insecurity, he decides to call Lily and ask her to meet up to talk things out. Lily reluctantly agreed to appear, mentally prepared for whatever Billy might say. When they met, Billy cut to the chase. He wanted Lily back at Abbott Chancellor and accepted his offer to become co-CEO, with whatever conditions she might ask. He hoped to convince Lily to return, not only to save the company, but also because a part of him still loved her and wanted to reunite with her. Lily, however, had not yet overcome her feelings of hurt and betrayal. "Why should I think about that?" she said, her voice full of bitterness. "You fired me, you made me a burden." Her anger and grief flared as she remembered what she had been through when Billy had left her out. The old promises seemed to be in pieces. Billy, however, did not give up easily. He admitted that there were times when he felt she was plotting against him, but he wanted to start over and do this not to please his mother, but because he truly wanted to. "Remember how wonderful we were together and all the wonderful things we could do," Billy pleaded. It was from the bottom of his heart, and he hoped it would help Lily understand. But Lily was not so easily convinced. "How can I trust you again?" she asked, her eyes suspicious and filled with old hurt. Billy persisted, "However, this is a win for both of us, and our best chance to save the company we both care so deeply about." Phyllis had arrived while Lily and Billy were discussing. She had overheard their conversation, and she had picked up on the deep emotions and inner struggles they were both facing. But this did not satisfy her. Instead, she felt frustrated by what she had just heard. As Lily left, Phyllis approached Billy, not hesitating to express her disappointment and even anger. "Do you think you can do this?" Phyllis asked, her voice cold and sarcastic. She was skeptical of Billy's ability to lead the company, and did not hesitate to question whether people were right in assuming that Billy really did not know what he was doing. Phyllis knew that Billy had potential, but she always wondered if he had the fortitude to face challenges and maintain his integrity. Billy, though offended, tried not to be swayed. He was ready to fight for what he believed was important, not for his mother, but for the company and his own passion. But Phyllis would not let him go easily. She stressed that if he couldn't do this decisively and decisively, he might destroy everything he loved with his own hands. Subscribe to Yonder to get the latest news on our channel.